Hi guys, this is me, Rusty78609 in Central Texas, USA. It is 1:36 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Thursday, February the 16th, 2017, and it's about 62 degrees outside, a beautiful day. And I got me a little hand holder for my phone and I'm just testing it. So this is a twofold video. See how good I am, how steady it is? Bullshit, isn't it? Oh, I'm trying. But anyway, it's got a little handhold. I thought I'd try this tomorrow when I went to the RV show to, uh, rather than trying to hold the camera in both hands when I'm walking around, I could just do it like this. But anyway, I've got a comment here that I am going to respond to, and then I'm going to walk outside. Hey, Rusty, I am 72 and really identify with your lifestyle. I have a question for you. Now, I just came up on your YouTube, so if you talked about this in the past, please excuse me. Why don't you have Texas as your winter palace and someplace in the mountains like Pagosa Springs, Colorado as your summer location? Been to Pagosa Springs a few times. Nice place. Very touristy, but nice. Uh, to give you some idea where I am at, my wife and I are in the process of acquiring an RV, and we are struggling with what kind. I can believe that. A travel trailer, Class C. I already have a Jeep Wrangler to tow. We want to travel the national parks and intend to boondock a lot. Any insight for us? Well, all I can tell you is, as far as picking and a type of RV, that's entirely a personal choice. I mean, I chose a travel trailer. I did rent a Class C RV for a while one time, and it's nice. They are nice. They're just not very fuel efficient. Even though pulling a travel trailer, you're not going to get it about 10 miles to the gallon anyway. So, as to the type of RV, you're on your own there. I mean, there's just so many. I mean, it just depends on how long you're going to be in the unit. It's you and your wife. If there's no dogs, I don't know about that. Uh, a Class C, in my opinion, at your age and my age, is probably a better choice than pulling a travel trailer. Why? Because a Class C, when you pull up, if the ground is reasonably level, you don't have a thing to do. Okay, you don't have to worry about putting down jacks and all that crap. And as far as hookups, the hookups are the same on a travel trailer as on a Class C, so there's no difference there. But leveling the unit uh, for a Class C might be, I'm not going to say it could be easier actually, because they make these simple little storage, or not that, leveling blocks that you can put under the wheels, and they work pretty good, and they're damn quick. And as far as to the space, depends on what size Class C you get. If I was you, now again, this is just me, I would recommend getting a small Class C with that actually has a separate bed, say about a 22 footer. And as far as the engine, you're whatever they've got, I guess, because you're only going to get anywhere from 8 to 12 miles to the gallon, depending on where you are. And I know that my eyes look like they're looking somewhere else, and I guess it's because I got this handheld thing in. Anyway, but having said that, a Class C might be your better choice. And then that way you could use your Jeep Wrangler as a tow vehicle, and you're good to go out in the boonies. You pull up somewhere. What you could do is, when you go boondocking, you don't have to go all the way back in there, to where you can't find, you can't hardly find your way back out. Kind of go to maybe a mile or two inside the Bureau of Land Management land. That's what I do, and then park, and then you can. For me, I go walk and take long walks down the old roads and stuff, and that's fine with me. But since you've got a Jeep, you could go farther exploring in your Jeep and enjoy your boondocking experience that way. But as far as the picking the unit, if it's just a question of between a travel trailer and a Class C, then my vote would be for the Class C because of your age and the fact that it's just easier, in my opinion, to deal with a Class C than it is pulling a long RV or travel trailer down the road. Because I mean, either way, it's tiring. Okay, because you're going to have a toad. You can't back up. Okay, when you're pulling a toad, your chances of backing up are going to be almost zero. So you'll have to be careful when you pull in to get gas and groceries and stuff that you've got an exit pre-planned, and watch those steep entrances and exits. And also I'm sure you're going to have a, if you get one with a rear camera, the backup camera, so you can keep an eye on your toad, you're good. And then I don't know what, if you're going to get a newer unit, an older unit, or what, but the newer units have all kind of features and benefits and a lot of the comforts. Of course, for me now, since I full time for like 20 plus years pulling a travel trailer, all different types, and they were all okay. I mean, but they were, they are what they are. I mean, you don't get great fuel economy. It is hard on your vehicle to tow them, and you get up in the mountains and you're coming down those steep hills and stuff. You better pray your trailer brakes are in good shape, because I mean, you get in some of those 8% grades or whatever, and yeah, you're going to come out white knuckled. Okay. Now, in a Class C, the newer ones have this downshift feature so that you don't have to ride your brakes all the way down these hills or mountains. And I think that's great, because I know Mercedes has it. I don't know which other ones have it, but you just push a little button on the shifter and it'll automatically shift into a mode that uses sort of an engine brake to keep the vehicle slowed down. And that's a great feature. But if you're planning on, here's another point. If you're planning on pulling up to Pagosa Springs and parking it for a few months while you enjoy the beautiful climate there, then that's different too. Because if a Class C is just not designed to be parked for extended periods of time. It needs to be driven because it's a vehicle. And but if you're going to be parked for extended periods like I am now, I mean, I've had this thing parked for years, and then you're going to need a travel trailer, in my opinion. If extended period of parked time would lend itself to a travel trailer more so than a motorhome or a Class C. And but a Class C, if you're going to be going boondocking and going to boondock place to boondock place to boondock place, say stay a week or so at one place and move on, and you've got solar and you're self-contained and so forth, or even suitcase solar will work. And you need about 200 watts of solar to make it all work. And you're not going to run an air conditioner, you can forget that, but you will be able to run fans and stuff like that and keep your battery charged so your refrigerator runs on propane okay. Let me tell you something about Class C's and travel trailers. Whenever you take them off electric power, that battery or those batteries don't last 2 days or a day. They're gone. That's it. That the power source for the refrigerator, that little thing up on the top, the little electronic board, I don't know how much juice it uses, but it must use a hell of a lot, because I was parked in the desert one time and overnight it drained the battery. I got 60 watts of solar to keep the battery up, and it wasn't enough because it would drain the battery flat down. So anyway, be careful with that. But 200 watts of solar will damn sure do it. And 200 watts of solar now, you're looking at I don't know, probably $500. It's come down so much. It's just very, very cost effective. And they also have you don't have to have them mounted on the roof now. It used to be you had to, because you had to get the panels, but now you can get the suitcase solar, and some of those you can get up to about 200 watts, and they're very easy to handle and hook up and so forth. So, but be that as it may, travel trailer versus Class C. If you're going to be mobile a lot, Class C. If you're going to be parked a lot, take a hard look at a travel trailer. But anyway, having said that, I hope I answered your question. And this handheld device that I got for $6 or $8 from Amazon's worth just about what I paid for it, right? Well, but I'm always planning. When I see a deal, I go for it. But anyway, I hope that helps a little bit. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy USA made when you can. Take deep breaths, walk, stretch, and all that stuff. Keep your health, because without your health, you ain't going RVing anywhere, okay? Oh, and before you go RVing out there anywhere, be sure you understand what the laws are if you die of a heart attack out there. so your family knows what to do. Okay, and here I may do a video on that at some point, because there's a lot of rules out there. And also have your will up to date and all that stuff, and pass that information along to your children, so that you have the peace of mind of knowing that if anything happens to you while you're out on the road, they know what the hell to do. So anyway, again, thumbs up, carpe diem, keep your health. Bye.